David Phillips is known for being a travel hacker at a whole different level. In 1999, he tried to buy thousands of packages of healthy choice foods and turn them into millions of frequent flyer miles. This is the story of how he became known as the pudding guy, the ultimate miles legend. What's up, miles enthusiasts? Welcome back to Legendary Miles, where we dive into the most incredible travel hacking stories of all time. The year was 1999, and Healthy Choice had a promotion that would make any frequent flyer's mouth water. They were offering 500 miles for every 10 barcodes mailed in as proof of purchase. But here's the kicker. If you mailed them by May 31st, you'd get double the miles. Enter David Phillips, a California engineer and Flyer Talk regular. Flyer Talk was a message board where all the travel hackers were posting in 1999. Always on the lookout for a good deal, Phillips stumbled upon something extraordinary in his local supermarket. At first, he found Healthy Choice frozen meals for $2 each. Not bad, right? It was a good discount. But then he discovered their soup selling for less than $1. In Phillips' mind, that was free soup. Buy soup for $1, get $1 worth of frequent flyer miles. But our pudding guy was just getting started. His next stop? Grocery outlet, a store selling discontinued and overstocked items. And there, my friends, is where the magic happened. Phillips found individual Healthy Choice pudding cups, each with its own UPC, selling for just 25 cents. Remember, each UPC was worth 50 miles, which Phillips valued at $1. That's when the wheels started turning. It was early May. If he could hustle, he could make the May 31st early deadline. The miles would be doubled. For every UPC costing 25 cents, he'd get 100 miles worth at least $2. That would take this amazing deal and turn it into a once-in-a-lifetime miles opportunity. Over the next few weeks, Phillips visited 10 different grocery outlet stores driving over 200 miles. His mission? Buy every single pudding cup he could find. When cashiers asked why he was buying so much pudding, he claimed he was stocking up for Y2K. Talk about a creative cover story. By the end of his pudding buying frenzy, Phillips had purchased 12,150 pudding cups for $3,140. But now, he faced a new challenge. How to remove all those labels before the May 31st deadline. He started by enlisting the help of his wife and 2 young daughters. In the end, their family did most of the work. But here's where Phillips showed his true genius. He donated the pudding to the Salvation Army, with one catch. He needed help removing the labels. The Salvation Army agreed, providing the labor that helped him meet the early deadline. Plus, the donation gave Phillips a nice tax deduction, lowering his costs even further. After meeting the deadline and sending in all 12,000 plus proofs of purchase, Phillips hit a snag. No miles were posted. But our pudding guy wasn't about to let his investment go to waste. He had photographs of his receipts and had sent everything by registered mail. Healthy Choice had no choice but to pay up. And pay up they did. Phillips received certificates for 1,253,000 frequent flyer miles. That's right, folks. He became a literal miles millionaire from buying pudding. Phillips split his bounty among different airlines, with over 1 million miles going to American Airlines alone. He estimates it took him nearly 7 years to use all his pudding miles, taking his family to Europe in business class and flying first class to New Zealand. Phillips says he got nearly $50,000 worth of travel from buying pudding. The pudding guy's story became so legendary that it inspired a subplot in the 2002 Adam Sandler movie, Punch Drunk Love. So, what can we learn from the pudding guy? First, always read the fine print. Second, you can't win big if you don't go big. And finally, never underestimate a Miles legend looking for a great deal. That's it for this episode of Legendary Miles. Remember, while we can't replicate the pudding guy's exact scheme today, there are always new opportunities out there for savvy travelers. Keep your eyes open, do the math, and who knows? You might just become the next Miles legend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your craziest Miles stories in the comments. Until next time, keep stacking those miles, and maybe stock up on some pudding just in case.